your board, your paddle board, paddle and screen. The Midwest Stand-Up Paddle Festival is coming to town.
Yeah, it's actually coming this week, and you can expect lessons, races, and a whole lot of fun. Mary Jo's in downtown Madison with more details.
Good morning, Dina and Charlotte. We are here at Birmingham Boats, and so far it's been a pretty pleasant morning to do some stand-up paddle boarding. But here with me to tell us more about this big event coming to Madison is Tyler Leeper. He is the owner of Birmingham Boats. Tyler, thanks for being with us.
Good morning, Mary Jo.
Good morning. So tell us about this big event, the Midwest Stand-Up Paddle Festival. What is it?
Yeah, Birmingham Boats is really excited to have and be hosting the Midwest Stand-Up Paddle Fest. It is the Midwest's largest paddle festival, and it's all things stand-up paddleboard. It's a great opportunity to come down and see professional racers, learn more about the equipment, about the strokes, the techniques, and also a great opportunity to just learn about paddleboarding. And we have a number of lessons, programs, and other ways for you to get out on the water and try the program.
And I know your business partner is actually on the water this morning, up and at 'em.
That's true.
Paddleboarding.
Yeah.
Tell us about what the sport is like here in Madison. I keep hearing that it's a growing water sport. Is that true?
It is. I think Madisonians are looking for opportunities to get out on the water and explore, and the paddleboard provides a perfect platform for you to do just that. You can use it as a swim raft. You can use it as a great way to even get out and go fishing, but it's also a great workout, so it really crosses the full spectrum of opportunities for getting out, exploring the water, and Madison has a lot of great lakes to explore, so we are excited to have the Paddleboard Festival down here this Saturday.
All right, so I know we're doing a lot of talking about the stand-up paddleboarding, and we're going to, at some point this morning, get out onto the water.
Yes,
but what do we need to know before we head out there?
So before you go, you need to have a couple of things. First, understand your surroundings. So you need to know the weather, make sure you know your equipment as well as your skills. So once you have those three things down, then you can get out and go explore. So the first thing that we need is a paddle, a board, we need a life jacket, and right now it's a beautiful morning, so we're ready to go.
So we have our paddle.
That's right.
And then is it just called the paddle board?
Yep,
the
it's a paddle board. Yep, they're all about 11 feet. They're really wide, really stable, so they're made for anybody to get on. First timers are perfect right here.
Nice, so we'll grab our life jackets. So coming up here later in the show, we'll actually try some paddle boarding. But real quick, Tyler, before I let you go, for people who haven't tried it, what is it like to be on the water and trying the sport out, whether it's your first time or your 20th time?
You know, I think for first timers, they're quite often surprised at how easy it is. The important thing is to pay attention to the wind, because your body does act like a sail. So for more experienced paddlers, oftentimes they'll look for wind to do more downwind runs or have a little bit more of a challenge. But if you go out for your first time and the water's glass, anyone, any age from 8 to 80 can get out and have some fun paddleboarding. All
right, well, we'll definitely have to give it a try this morning. Tyler, thanks so much for being with us. All right, well, the Midwest Stand-Up Paddle Festival is here in Madison this Saturday, July 12th. Everything starts at 7 a.m. and it will go until 3:30, but the time of the races, the classes, all those varied. Classes do cost about $20 to $25 depending if you buy your tickets beforehand. So you can go over to channel3000.com/links for more information there. It'll show you where you can buy your tickets and what time all those classes are. So yeah, Dina and Charlotte, we're going to brush up on some of those basics and try and get in the water.
The water looks perfect for that this morning.
And that looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, thanks a lot, Mary Jo.
It is going to be warm and humid Saturday, but stand-up paddling is one way you can cool off.
The Midwest Stand-Up Paddling Festival is going down this weekend. Mary Jo is downtown with a look ahead.
Good morning, Dina and Charlotte. We are back here at Birmingham Boats getting a very brief beginner's lesson just in time for the Midwest Stand-Up Paddle Festival. With us this morning is Tyler Leeper. He's the owner of Birmingham Boats. Thanks for being with us.
Well, thank you for coming down and giving this a try.
Of course. So we did the basics last time we talked. So how do we get onto the board and out on the water?
So the most important thing to pay attention to is the handle. It's the exact center of the board, so you don't want to be too far forward, too far back, too far to one side or the other. So we're going to start off with our knees on either side of the handle. Then you're going to put your weight on your hands, bring both feet up, and then go from a squat into a stand with your paddle in your hands rather than trying to hinge at the hips.
So kind of like what we did earlier.
Exactly.
What I tried to do earlier. Okay.
So go ahead and kneel right down on the board.
Okay. So this is the handle.
That's
I want to stay
handle.
past here.
You got it. So put your weight on your hands.
And hold on to the paddle.
Yep. And go ahead.
All right.
Yes.
And then just stand up?
You stand up, and then as soon as you put your paddle in the water,
Okay.
that's your second point of contact, so it's actually a lot more stable when you're paddling.
Okay.
So paddleboarding, you actually take quite short strokes. So you reach out, that's called the catch, put it in, draw the water, that's pull, and release.
Oh, now
and you
I'm
just
turning.
keep doing that. So if you reach real wide to the front.
Real
and
wide here?
Yep, and then push out
Out this
and
way?
pull back around towards the back, you'll start to turn.
Oh.
Just like that.
Oh, I'm drifting.
And then if you back on the other side or back stroke, you'll actually
way?
turn around. Yep, perfect.
Oh, there we go.
You got it. And then just keep backing right there. And then you can switch sides.
Oh, so if I
Switch
switch,
sides, yep,
hold on to the handle out
you
here.
got it. So you're, whichever side the paddle's in the water, that should be your low hand.
Got it. Oh.
And you're
we were
gonna also
talking-
push with your top hand as much as you're pulling with your bottom hand.
Oh, we're supposed to keep our arms straight, right? That's
Yep,
how you get
that'll
the
help.
workout part of it?
There you go.
Awesome.
A lot easier than you expected, right?
It's a lot easier, tougher in the sense you feel your muscles
Yes, you will.
engaging, so it is a workout. But Tyler, thank you so much for the startup lesson. We'll see if we can go a little further
Sounds good.
next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you are interested in the Midwest Standup Paddle Festival, it is coming to Madison at Brittingham Boats this Saturday, July 20th. Registration for some of the races start at 7, but it's a whole day event, runs until 3:30. You can sign up for classes ahead of time. Just head to channel3000.com/links for all that information there. Charlotte and Dina, we'll send it back to you while I try to find myself back in
All right.
back on shore.
You're doing a pretty good job, girlie. Yeah,
This way?
not bad at all for
Oh,
your
thank
first
you.
time.
Thanks, Mary Jo. Just stay focused there. Grab your paddleboard, paddle, and sunscreen. The Midwest Stand-Up Paddle Festival is coming to town.
Expect lessons, races, and a whole lot of fun. Mary Jo is actually in downtown Madison this morning with more details.
Good morning, Dina and Charlotte. We're back out here at Brittingham Boats getting ready for the Midwest Stand-Up Paddle Festival coming to Madison. With me this morning is the owner of Brittingham Boats, Tyler Leeper. I'm stuck on the paddleboard, so you got to come to me this
All right.
time. But Tyler, tell us about this event coming to town.
Well, it's an exciting, the largest Midwest paddle festival. We have people coming from around the country to partake in the competitive stand-up paddleboard races. We have a 6-mile and a 2-mile race, but we're also going to have a lot of fun on Saturday. We're going to try to break the Guinness World Record of stand-up paddleboard yoga. We're hoping to have over 200 people on paddleboards doing yoga at the same time. And then we'll have throughout the afternoon a number of opportunities for people to try paddleboarding, try stand-up paddleboard yoga, and also a number of clinics where people can learn more about the sport, about the equipment, and everything that goes with it.
And so for the folks coming out, it's free entry to the event.
Absolutely.
And the Guinness Book of World Records
You got
attempt,
it.
right?
Yep.
Okay, but you have to bring your own board for that?
Oh,
or?
we had 100 boards that we had for free rental for the challenge or for the attempt. All of those boards have already been reserved. So now, if you can, bring a board, bring an old windsurfing board, bring something, and come out and do some, try to break the Guinness World Record with us.
Great. And so you had mentioned you're going to have classes, all sorts of things going on here
Yes.
at the park. What does it mean to have an event of this size come to Madison?
Well, it's pretty exciting because Brittingham Park hasn't been used for a number of years. So we're really excited to see this type of energy and this draw coming back down to downtown Madison, to Brittingham Boats. We're really excited and expecting that this will continue to grow over the years. And it's just a great opportunity for everybody to have a chance to get out on Madison's lakes and have a good time with each other.
And again, it is a growing sport. I forgot to mention your business partner, Stefan. He's been out paddleboarding all morning. I think we missed his headstand, though. But I think, yeah, we did miss it. But Tyler, thank you so much for being with us.
Well,
It sounds like
thank
it'll be
you.
a fun event this Saturday.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and we hope to see you back down here.
Of course, and we're going to turn around and
All
try and
right.
paddleboard off this morning. For you folks at home, this Midwest Stand-Up Paddle Festival is this Saturday, July 12th, here at Brittingham Boats off of Monona Bay. Let me get my paddle ready. Event starts at 7 a.m. for pro race registration, but like Tyler had mentioned, they'll have a bunch of fun things going on throughout the day until 3:30. You can sign up for classes as well and head to channel3000.com/links to find all that information. So Charlotte and Dina, I'm going to try and put all the tips that Tyler taught me and paddle off into the sunset. But
Sunrise.
Sunrise.
Yeah. Well,
But I have to turn around.
Yep,
Looks
paddle
like a
on
really
that side
great
and go
way
ahead,
to-
pull a couple draw strokes, and off you go.
Great way to enjoy the weekend.
No, definitely. I'm going to paddle on off. So we'll see you back at the station.
Okay, see ya. Thanks a lot, Mary Jo.